guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maggie. Today we're talking about how to think in English. We all know the best way to practice spoken English is to actually think and construct your sentences in English. But how do you do that? I think that's a more important question to ask. I'm so excited to share with you. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications. And let's get into the video. First thing you need to do to think in English is to change your mindset. Growing up, we study English in school as a subject. So naturally, we view studying English or learn a new language as a task. Starting now, you can look at learning English in a different way. You are learning a new way to express your opinions, ask questions, and state your mind. This way, subconsciously, you're going to change from trying to understand grammar or expand your vocabulary from all these technical things into the most important thing, which is the meaning. So I guess what I'm trying to say is don't look at learning another language as a subject in school, but as learning a new way to communicate. Next comes the practice. Yay! We're finally getting into the most important part of today's video. In the English language, no matter how complicated the sentence is going to get, it falls into 4 different sentence types. If you look at it that way, it's not that scary anymore, is it? Okay, let's look at these 4 sentence types. First one, declarative sentence, which means you're making a statement. For example, you might say, I don't feel so well today. That's a statement. I'm telling you my state of being today. Or I could say, I'm sitting in a chair and filming a video for you guys. And that's telling you what I'm doing right now. So a statement can tell you a lot of things. And honestly, most of the time people tell you either what they're doing or how they're feeling, right? So it's not that hard. Next up, we have interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means a question. Whatever question it is, you might ask, what are you doing? Is that a chicken? Next up, we have exclamatory sentence. This one is very similar to declarative sentence, but it usually ends with an exclamation point. For example, what a bad day. Things like you have something in your chest and you just want to shout out, I love this movie. Last but not least, we have imperative sentence. And that's when you give an order to somebody. For example, go to your room, check this out, or turn on the TV. So today when you're watching TV, or if you're reading the news, or if you're just browsing the internet, you see anything, you can separate them into each categories. Whether I understand this sentence or not, I know what they're trying to do. They're either making a statement or asking a question or giving me a demand, or they're giving something a shout out. Next one, within each sentence, there are 2 types of words, content words and function words. I've talked about this before. Nouns, verbs, adverbs, and adjectives are content words. Basically, words that bear meanings. Function words include all the others, articles, prepositions, pronouns, and all the other stuff. So when you try to think in English or talk to yourself in English, I think you should come up with the content words first. For example, if you're looking at a phone, you can start by figuring out all the things you want to talk about this phone. And that means, first of all, what is it? And what shape is it? It's square. And what color is it? Well, I have a phone case on it, so let's just say black leather on the bottom, clear glass on top. What does a phone do? You can make phone calls, you can text, you can go on social media, you can take pictures. I said all of these together, but first you can come up with just the content words. After you come up with all the content words, you can now put them together in phrases. Black leather on the bottom. Black adjective, leather noun. This is telling you what material this is, and on the bottom tell you where. If you want to make a more complicated sentence or add more details into your story, you might add clauses in there, prepositional phrases, and other parts of sentence in there. Obviously, we're not going to go into details of all of that because that would have taken us forever. And that is why I had my class in the beginning of last year. If you're still interested, it is going on sale. I have all the class information and trial classes in my WeChat account, so you can just add that WeChat account on the screen and you'll be able to access those trial classes. So go check it out. What if you don't have enough vocabulary to do this practice? You can do this. For example, you're looking at a sentence, this sentence, you pick out all of the content words first and you put them in random order. Do know that do not put them in the same order when you pick them out because then you can kind of figure how to put them back together. Put them in random order. The more confusing, the better. And then you pick out the function words. Shuffle them as well. You can do 5 or 10 of that a day, then wait till the next day. Put them back together and see if you can get to the original sentence, even though you've read it, but you might not be able to put them back together correctly. Last but not least is to definitely immerse yourself in an English environment. We've talked about this so many times before. So either watch TV, find a native speaker to talk to, or listen to audiobooks, or all the other ways. I have a whole other video on that topic. I'll link it in the card. But the most important thing is to immerse yourself in an English environment for as long as possible. By the way, I personally love audiobooks. If you haven't got Audible yet, I have a link down below that can give you 1 free audiobook. Link is in the description box. Go check it out. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think in the comment down below. If you have any other ways to practice, if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!